Millions of Americans are blind or visually impaired. That makes it hard for them to read prescription drug containers. Tonight we're hearing that a government watchdog group wants pharmacies to make those prescriptions easier to understand. Channel 5's Steve Solis joins us live in our newsroom with the details. Steve.
Carrie, 7 million people, including many right here in the Valley, are blind or have a tough time seeing. Tonight we're learning more can be done to help those people live independently. Living life with impaired vision is difficult.
You can't just get up and go and do something when you want to.
Pablo Menchaca takes 10 pills a day to stay on top of his diabetes.
You got to depend on friends, family, or institutions, that are there to help.
But the Government Accountability Office says pharmacies could make taking prescriptions easier for people like Menchaca. The GAO's John Dickens says all they have to do is print labels that those with vision impairments can't understand.
Pharmacies have the ability in many cases to provide the labels, but very often they are not dispensing labels that have large print or braille or audible formats that can be more accessible.
Dickens says the problem is many pharmacies don't want to make the extra expense for these labels. Plus, he says many people may not know another option is available.
Not knowing, on the one hand, whether these technologies for more accessible labels exist, not knowing whether the pharmacies that they go to, whether they provide the type of accessible label they're interested in, as well as that even if an individual is aware of these technologies, the pharmacy may not always be able to provide it that same day.
Dickens says people who are blind or visually impaired should ask their pharmacy for these types of specialty labels. While these labels are options, they are not mandatory. I visited a handful of pharmacies across the Mid and Upper Valley today, and many told me they don't have these different labels available. However, some pharmacies tell me after us asking about it, they will now look into those larger labels. Live in the newsroom, Steve Solis, Channel 5 News at 10:30.